Welcome to this quick and easy guide on relative pronouns. In this video, you'll learn what relative pronouns are, how they connect ideas, and how to use them correctly in sentences. We'll break it down with simple explanations, clear examples, and quick practice exercises to help you master them in no time. Let's get started. In our last lesson, we learned that a pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun, like he, she, it, or they. Now, we're going a step further by exploring relative pronouns, which connect ideas in a sentence. Let's see how they work. Let's talk about relative pronouns, words that connect a clause, a group of words with a subject and verb, to a noun or pronoun. They add extra details about that noun. For example, the girl is my cousin. She is wearing a red dress. Instead of two separate sentences, we can combine them using the relative pronoun who. The girl who is wearing a red dress is my cousin. Here, who is wearing a red dress is the clause that describes the girl. It tells us which girl we're talking about. Relative pronouns, like who, which, that, help us give more information smoothly. Think of them as bridges between nouns and the details about them. Relative pronouns come in different flavors. Let's group them into three types: common relative pronouns, who, whom, that, which. Example, the artist who painted this is famous. Possessive relative pronouns, whose. Example, the girl whose dog barked is my neighbor. Compound relative pronouns, whichever, whatever, whomever. Example, eat whatever you like. Each type helps us add details smoothly, whether describing people, things, ownership, or options. Let's focus on the relative pronoun who. It's all about people. What is the function of who in a sentence? It replaces subject pronouns like I, he, she, we, they when connecting clauses. Examples in action: the youngster who earned the reward is shown in the picture. Tells us which youngster, the one that earned the reward. I met a man who travels a lot. Adds detail about the man, he's a frequent traveler. He is the teacher who helped me. Specifies which teacher, the helpful one. Use who when you're describing people, it keeps sentences clear and lively. Now let's tackle whom, the relative pronoun for people when they're the object of the sentence. Whom replaces object pronouns like me, him, her. It answers to whom, or with whom. Examples, the teacher whom we met was kind. We met whom? The teacher. The author whom I admire is here. I admire whom? The author. The man whom he invited came late. He invited whom? The man. That, the flexible relative pronoun for people, animals, and things. Why that? Works for all nouns, unlike who and which. More casual than who and whom but just as clear. Examples, it's a poor mouse that has only one hole. Describes the mouse, animal. The boy that helped me is my classmate. Replaces who, person, informal. She wore the dress that she bought yesterday. Refers to the dress, thing. Let's explore which, the relative pronoun for things, animals, or whole ideas. Key rules for which. Never used for people, use who and whom instead. Punctuation matters. No commas when essential info that you can't skip. I lost the book which I borrowed from the library. With commas when extra detail that can be removed and still the sentence is meaningful. The laptop, which I bought last year, still works perfectly. Examples, things, the car, which is red, belongs to my uncle. Whole idea, she passed the test, which surprised everyone. Time to master whose, the possessive relative pronoun that shows ownership for people, animals, or even things. What whose does, answers whose thing is this. Works like his, her, their but connects clauses. Look at some examples. The girl whose phone rang left the room. Whose phone? The girl's. I met a man whose car broke down. Whose car? The man's. That's the artist whose work we admire. Whose work? The artist's. Unlock whichever, the relative pronoun that celebrates choice and flexibility. Superpower of whichever, means any option works, you decide. Shows openness or indifference. Examples in action, you can choose whichever book you like. All books are fair game. Take whichever route is faster. No preference, just pick the quickest one. Whichever option you pick, I'll support you. 100% backing, no matter what. Let's demystify whomever, the object form of whoever. When to use whomever, when the person is receiving the action, object. Answering to whom, or for whom. Examples made easy, give the prize to whomever you choose. You choose whom? Someone receives the prize. I will support whomever you recommend. You recommend whom? Someone receives support. Give the invitation to whomever you want. You want whom? Someone gets the invitation. Practice. Let's spot the relative pronouns in these sentences. Ready? The boy who helped me is my cousin. Who replaces the subject, boy. The book that you gave me was interesting. That refers to a thing, book. I know a girl whose brother is a pilot. Whose shows possession, girl's brother. The teacher whom we saw at the market is retiring. Whom is the object, we saw whom. Her dress, which was handmade, looked beautiful. Which adds extra detail, note the commas. Whatever you decide, let me know. Whatever when any choice is okay, whoever wants to join must apply. Whoever when any person, subject. Pick whichever seat you want. Whichever when freedom to choose. Susan is the girl whom I was talking about. Whom we're object of talking about. I saw a film that made me cry. That describes the film. Cover the answers and quiz yourself, did you get them all right? Thank you for joining today's lesson on relative pronouns. You did great practicing who, whom, which, that, and whose. Keep using them, and they'll become easy in no time. See you next time.